Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my week of my Incredible Hulk marathon here on the channel. Today's episode, I'm going to give you guys my origin of my fandom of the Incredible Hulk. Now, this started back around late May, early June of 2003 when um when I saw the coming attractions for the Ang Lee Hulk movie. And those coming attractions got me impressed, and then some of the kids were talking about it at school. My knowledge of the Incredible Hulk at that time was very limited, if not really not at all, other than for what I saw in the trailers. So then, after I finish third grade, I think it was third grade, about around June 30th, my father took me and my older brother Edward to one of our local AMC theaters. I believe it was the Menlo one, to see the film. And as a kid, I absolutely loved that film. It was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, and one of the things I loved about it, which surprisingly to my eyes and ears that people don't want to talk about it. And I've heard many people over the years here on YouTube talk about the movie both positively and negatively, and none of them seem to mention Danny Elfman's score. I still think to this day Danny Elfman's score in the Ang Lee Hulk movie is legendary, is amazing, and yet for some reason not many people want to talk about it. But as a kid, I really love that movie as to this day. I really enjoyed the overall performance by the actors and actresses in the film. I really enjoyed the action scenes for the most part. I thought the CGI visual special effects at that time were pretty solid. And I thought the movie was pretty damn good. But that was me as a kid. If you want to know my thoughts about it now as an adult, I will do a separate video on that. But now, after that, about a week or two later, my father bought me a copy of Hulk the Incredible Guide written by Tom DeFalco. I've read that immensely over the years, and I loved it to this day. Then I got into the 1978 Incredible Hulk TV series that starred Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. Loved that show as a kid. Then I got into the 1996 Incredible Hulk animated series that starred John Vernon, Neil McDonough, and Lou Ferrigno, and many other actors and actresses. And I really enjoyed that show immensely. I still love that show to this day and age. And it kind of disgusts me that the show only lasted for 2 seasons, consisting of 21 episodes. Um, but nonetheless, it was a really so that was my fan. Now, the first Incredible Hulk comic I've ever read, and for you guys who probably didn't watch my video, was Tempest Fugue, I read that around late 2003, early 2004, when my parents were shopping, when me and my family were shopping around our local Barnes and Noble, and then I stumbled upon that comic, and I was like, oh my god, the Incredible Hulk, and he's fighting another Hulk, and I'm like, this is so cool, and it was so. The artwork by Lee Weeks, which I still love to this day. The writing by Peter David was top notch, and I really, really loved that book. Still one of my favorites. Still one of the best Incredible Hulk comics I've ever read to this day. And if you haven't seen my review, please check out my review. It's really damn good. But yeah, the Hulk was one of my favorite characters since I was 8 years old, and he's been one of my favorites ever since. And I really love that character. I've really been a fan of that character ever since. Really, really love the Jekyll and Hyde type of feel to him. Love the fact that he's really not really a true monster. He's just a misunderstood person. I really like that fact. I might do an episode after this discussing why the Hulk is so popular. That's another episode I'm thinking about doing. But as of right now, that is my origin of my fandom of the Incredible Hulk character. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.